and DJ Sky meets me like at the fucking pool table, and so I'm like yelling like I want to fight, come out your room type shit, and I don't even want to say names, but Big Baby slams the door, and she's like I'm not fighting her type shit. DJ Sky was right there because I'm like, record this shit so people could really see what this shit is. Like, don't come back to my room too deep and run down the hallway laughing. Like, if y'all was going to do something, y'all should have been like, bitch, get the fuck up. Like, fight, you know? But it wasn't none of that. It was some kid-ass shit. So I felt played. Like, okay, bitch, let's fight then. Like, so when I came down there to fight them, they both slammed the door and didn't want to fight me.
But I don't know if you know this. You were putting so much pressure on the door to get in there.
No. This is the second part. This is the first part. So when I came and called they fades out, they slammed the door. They was both in two different rooms, and the rooms was right next to each other. So they slammed the door, and they were like, I don't want to fight her. So I'm like, what the fuck did bitches come to my room doing some little kid shit for type shit? And I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like, fight, bitch, fight. And neither one of them coming out the room, they slammed the door. But all this shit's happening fast. So the security, he already caught on to what was going on. So then he removed me from that part. Like, he removed me basically from in front of their rooms.
Right.
So DJ Sky comes to my room, and I tell her, I'm like, the security finna fall back asleep because it was only one security guard. And I'm like, tell them that meet me right here, like basically in the hallway, and we gonna get it up type shit, and you gonna record it. So she comes back, and she was like, they don't want to fight you. So I'm like, okay, so then what is bitch, like, what's bitches all type shit? So she comes back again, and she was like, kept saying they just don't want to fight you. So that's when I went out to the hallway and I started making a big ass scene, like I'm throwing shit at their door, hella shit. So then they had to come out, and then I don't know where the other security guards are, but now there's two security guards. So they're basically like dragging me back to my room. That's when they both come out their room, and then they're trying to like argue behind the security. So then we was all throwing shit at each other, cups, everything. So then I go to my room, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play this smart because I was told they got a back door in their room. So I tell DJ Sky, I'm like, have your camera ready or whatever, because I'm finna get these bitches or whatever. So I tell them.
Did they have it? Do we have it on camera?
No, y'all don't. And I don't even think she fucking recorded it. So this what I did. I lied to security, and I was like, oh, I'm finna put my luggage outside. I need to smoke my puff bar out there. They hella dumb because, puff bar, we be smoking them everywhere. So I'm like, I'm finna smoke my puff bar out here or whatever. So they like, all right, yes, you're good, Stunna. As soon as the security closed the door, I started booking it, and that's when I found the back door to where their room was at. And I went to bust in their room, and they both was holding the door, like, so I couldn't get in the fucking door. So I was kicking that shit, telling them bitches they hella weak, because honestly, there wasn't no security around. Like, if they would have let me through the door, we would have just been in her room, and it would have been me and them. Like, it would have been me and them two bitches. So I was putting all my weight on the door, trying to bust through that motherfucker. I'm hella little, so I couldn't get through that motherfucker.
No, you busted through the door because we definitely had a door bill from the Airbnb.
But it was like one of the things, like when I hit the door, it went out and in, so because they was holding it. So it was like the door was going in and out, but it's like,
and there was a glass. There was some glass on that door, some like windows, and we had to pay for that. So you definitely was busting through the door.
Yeah, but they was holding that motherfucker down, so I couldn't get in there. And so then they start screaming for security to come, and then security dragged me from their back door back into the house. So then it was like, what was all that for if nobody wanted to fight? And, DJ Sky at the time, she was like a mutual party. Like, we was cool. We was just getting to know each other, but we wasn't like friends. You know what I'm saying? So she witnessed all that shit, and she right then and there knew, like, yeah, bitches just do shit for camera, because honestly, we could have fought. Like, what the fuck was they holding the door for? Remember, I was mad, and I had called y'all.
Yeah,
like, these bitches.
It was around 7 a.m. when they came to my room. Well, Tommy came to my room. She was like, yeah, it's up. I was like, what's up? What are y'all talking about? Like, oh, we just went down to Stunna's room and threw water in the room and just kind of.
Hell nah. You think if they threw water at me, it would have been crazy. They didn't do shit.
I just know that they said they were like shaking your door and did something in your room and then ran. No,
they didn't do none of that. They like bust through my door open and ran down the hallway like some kids and was laughing. That's all they did. So it was like, girl.
Okay, so then you called me and you were like, what's up? What we doing? I was like, Faye, I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and it was funny. Like when I before I even had like bust in their room, like these bitches was, because their bed was right by the door. So these bitches was laying in the bed, ass to pussy and shit. with the door locked. You know what I'm saying? So the first time I hit the door, she had like really pressed the lock. So by then, them bitches woke up and was opening the door and shit. But they didn't do. That's why I didn't understand, because I was like, if you think about it, how I was asleep, right? If they really wanted to fight me or really did something to me, they could have came inside my room and touched me. I'm on the bed asleep. My door is unlocked. So that's how you know all that's a lie, because bitch, I'm asleep and y'all have every like fair advantage to basically attack me in that motherfucking. Y'all didn't. I didn't get touched. Nothing happened. Y'all hit my room door open and ran down the fucking hallway like some little ass kids. So I got about my sleep and went down the hallway and tried to fight them.
Right.
So it was like.
So I have two more questions for you. The fans want to know. One, are you ready for the reunion? What's up? Is it up and it's stuck? What are we doing? What's going on? What are we doing? Is it active?
You already know what's up with me. It's really no talking. Like, we gonna all see at the reunion with everybody hollering. You already know.
Right. And then
it ain't no talking on my.
I will honestly right now say this on camera. The other day we had a poll that went up on the Zeus Network. It was the most valuable cast member, and it was an award that we were doing for this season or whatever as of thus far. And I will say 90% of the tags was Stunna Girls. So congratulations right now.
What the fuck going on? They know a real bitch when they see one. They
are very entertained by you. We had a Zeus. The post went up, and everybody internally at the Zeus Network was like, "Wow, like, you know, the poll is very much so saying Stunna Girl's doing her big one. We're really proud of you. I mean, just in general, you're holding your own. You're not backing down from anyone. As of tonight's episode, you set up the tip. I want to smoke with both y'all. And that, to me, that's a baddie. I mean, you're doing your big one. You're young. You're an artist. You're a rapper. You're a female out here in this industry doing your shit. So congratulations on that. The season is definitely it's definitely the girly show, and I'm proud of you.
Going on.
I told you I was proud of you. I said you did I told you this multiple times, but I also, the last question is what's up? You trying to come link up with the bad boys? We in Texas.
I've been told you, and I fucked with that whole cast. So yeah, y'all need a little scene with me in there, turning up with them. But I got some questions for you though.
Let's go.
Okay, so your fight you had, right? We gotta let these people know. Why are people trying to say the fight is staged? One thing I know about you, they'll set your ass up to fight, but one thing they not gonna do is pay somebody to lose. So let's clear that. Like, let them know.
So I do feel some type of way that Tommy's going around trying to say she got paid to lose. Now, we got paid to fight.
Exactly.
Both of us. The same amount as the Floyd Mayweather undercard co-main event. Both of y'all get in the ring, 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds. You're going to get paid this. Natalie, you're going to get paid the same as Tommy. So we got paid, yes. But to lose, girl, don't do that. Like, please don't do that weird, corny shit. Tommy, if you want to be a real one in real life, like, she always, I'm a real bitch. I'm from Jersey. I'm from Newark. All this. Okay, be a real one. You hyped up all that shit. Like, when Lenny told us, like, oh, can y'all come out here? We're going to go to a basketball game, courtside with Floyd Mayweather. And then afterwards, we're going to go to his gym. I'm in my fucking all-white Fendi boots with a heel with the F. She want to run up behind me and do all this shit. And all that. I was like, okay. And then we get to London, and you want to do all this weird sneaking shit, backhanding people. I'm like, girl, keep that same energy. Because that happened on a Tuesday, and we had all week with Floyd Mayweather events. We get to the fight, and bitch, you ain't about shit. So
exactly,
I'm calling it exactly how it was, not how I see it, not no fake shit. Bitch, you not really with it. Like, you wanna do sneaky shit. You wanna backhand people when they not looking.
Yeah, it's not Love and Hip Hop where you get to fight for 2 seconds and throw a drink. And
so she said, now, did Tommy maybe lay out on the floor because she was like, oh, fuck, I know I'm not going to be able to do nothing. Let me just act out and lay out and just try to make them call the fight. She could have, very much so, but because she wasn't trying to see me. And I really don't like the fact that the fans and the viewers all think, like, Tommy has this whole, like, G card in this industry, like, oh, she a real gangster.
Oh, okay.
She'll really, we're all about that shit. We just move differently.
I'm really on the phone.
Right.
Everybody has guns. Everybody
That they don't
with
use.
it.
That they don't use. Uh-huh. That they don't use.
Because I think there was a post that I got tagged in like maybe a week or two ago where she was in like on her story like waving a little. What the fuck is that gonna do, bitch? Because if
That's
I
not
was
gonna use.
like, I'm not. Because Stunna girl, like respectfully, like you know, like come on, bro. I try to be a little bit more. I try, and I don't like to like cross always over into talent, like when I go to Bad Girls Club, but I can do that. Try to be a little bit more like 50-50 now, because I'm getting a little older. I want to like, you know, let y'all do y'all big ones.
Right.
But bitch, we got big ones over here. We got all the big guns. I'd be like, bro, what? Like I don't have a whole fucking
My thing is though, like people be doing all this shit talking or whatever. But, like, in Oakland, everybody was crying and, like, oh, my God, Stunna girl started a riot. She's a terrorist. But it's like, if you like that and that's the life you live, bitch, you shouldn't be crying. But let's get back on topic.
What's your next?
The fight was not staged because one thing Zeus is not going to do is pay somebody to lose a fight. They'll set your ass up. They'll set your ass up to fight. That's what they will do. But what they not going to do is pay somebody to lose. So that narrative, that's what I wanted you to clear up because I know that, and I'm real about shit. That's the one. And I know for a fact they're not paying nobody. They're not paying nobody to lose. So I know you went out there and did your shit.
But here's the thing: we have a date that, but I'm not gonna announce all that. I'm not gonna. Shit, we can do it again. What's up?
They just underestimated you. I feel like, but now they see. But for sure, you won that, and I don't know why motherfuckers talking about. They paid somebody to lose. They didn't pay nobody to do shit except fight. So like that's the thing. I'm like, bro, and then she going on all these little things, talk about underneath the blog. Oh, she got mad when Tiny and Candy and all these people were like, oh, fuck you, bitch. Like, you know, she was like, fuck Natalie, fuck you, bitch, to Candy. Like, you a fake, you being fake. Like, girl, you lost. Just it's okay. We have a reunion. I would love to see you at the reunion. Are we really going to have a reunion?
We always have a reunion.
Because they didn't do a reunion. Y'all didn't do a reunion for Bad Boys. So.
Well, we didn't do a reunion for Bad Boys because Milan, it was like Milan, William, there was like 4 of them that were like so scared and, oh, we're not like, guys, stop. Come on.
Yeah, I'm fully with it.
We gotta give the fans exactly what it is. Like, there's a reunion, and if honestly, one person, go ahead.
For the reunion, y'all should just set up the ring. Like, it shouldn't even be no talking. Like, we all know we don't like each other because I know I'm not gonna be able to sit through these conversations. So we might as well just set up a ring, and everybody that got a problem with each other, fight that shit out. And we don't gotta. We shouldn't have to put gloves on. Like, it really should be a thing where people place bets. Like, so-and-so versus so-and-so. And, yeah, we could get a bag out of it. Because, honestly, I'm not finna do no talking. I don't want to hear no recaps of what y'all bitches got to say. Or none of that. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, I just want to fight bitches, honestly. So, we should set up the ring for the reunion. And it'd be a whole ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? So, motherfuckers can't jump. Motherfuckers can't sneak. None of that. Straight head up.
Hey, creative. Because I know they're watching our live. Creative. I love that.
It'd be a straight head up situation. So everybody get their shit off.
So no one's going to...
You can't bring +1s. You can't bring fake assistants. Motherfucking all that shit. Like, you.
I love
you yourself.
Yo. One of my biggest fans, Ignacio, he loves you. He's in here laughing his ass. Because I agree.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Put the whole
we should have. Right? Maybe this, because there has to be some dialogue. Like
some dialogue. I knew you was gonna fucking say that.
Because what do we are like? We gotta remind the fans. They're watching, but we gotta reiterate what we're mad about. But maybe like you're in your corner, so and so's in their corner, I'm in my corner, Tommy's over there, whatever, and we let Janisha or whoever the host is gonna be talk about it, and then they go ding, 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 and we go in.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it should be. Then there was another thing I wanted to clear up too, Natalie, because you remember like the bus scene? Okay. Remember when I came on the bus? Wasn't I in a good spirit? I didn't have a bad attitude. I was like perfectly fine until bitches started talking at me, right?
When the episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. And it was like some shit was edited out, and it made me look like I was just bad and tripping off a question. But like, you gotta be really real. Like, motherfuckers didn't like me from that fight. Like, when I got on the bus, the energy was off. Bitches didn't like me, and you even said it yourself. Like, sitting right there, you're like, damn, like the energy totally shifted. So I got on there with a good attitude. I was perfectly fine.
You showed up to the bus. Some people didn't even show up to the bus. You got on the bus. You were there on time. One thing I will say,
I was there on time. For bitches talking about why she not here, let's be honest. I was already there on time.
You were in the we sent the black truck because you live in LA. The car picked you up. You were standing by. We didn't know if you were gonna. I didn't know what, because I think there was a little confusion. Like, it was Tommy on the bus, it's so and so coming on. You showed up. You got on the bus. You were fine. We were taking shots.
Exactly.
Everybody was drinking. We were drinking. You were fine. And then yeah, I think it was Biggie who started with you first.
Exactly.
Okay. And then, yeah, whatever escalated. I don't think Rollie even at that moment had a lot of animosity really towards you. I think it was, you know, I know you're I'm not going to use age or anything. You're like me. Like, you're from Northern California. We're gonna be like, yeah, and all y'all bitches that got something to say when we feel like we're kind of being attacked. I'm
gonna be for real. I think with her, when I was saying the fat jokes to Biggie, because that's when I keep seeing the camera, like when they show the episode, you could see her start looking at the back of my head hella weird, like start a grin and slapping hands with her. Because I feel like when I was calling her a fat bitch, like it affected her. So I feel like that, when I said the last thing, like, oh, anybody, whatever, that's what I feel like the bitch took her moment, honestly. Because it was like, I already don't like the shit you saying, bitch. So,
that, you know. You could be right. You could be right. Like, people feel like when people say things about one person and you know, that they feel like maybe they got an advocate for, you know, the big girls or whatever. But I think what really triggered Rollie, to be fair,
I just really don't care what triggered her, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what triggered you, bitch.
But what triggered her, just so I can finish my sentence, was when you said, all y'all bitches can, whatever you said, something about all y'all bitches can get shot, or all y'all bitches can get this, I don't know, whatever you said. And
lay down. I said, all y'all bitches can get laid down. So, and that's because I'm arguing with somebody already, and then they telling me, like, oh, I got a community of Dominican people that can do this and that. So I'm like, bitch, do you even know where you at type shit? That was me saying that. Like, bitch, everybody in this motherfucker can get laid down, bitch. I don't give a fuck. So
I think that's just what triggered Rollie. But then, Stunna, you done what's needed to be done, and you are very, you are across the board. Everybody's not gonna like you. Then you're gonna have a lot of people that love you, and that's just the way reality TV goes. A lot of you guys are new to TV stuff, but maybe not new to the entertainment industry, so you know what it is. But at the end of the day, you are. When I'm outside, I'm gonna say it right here. It's like when I was on Bad Girls Club, my very first season. Everyone was saying I run LA. The things I hear when I'm outside, fans are get active and get your lick back. Those two sayings right now are showing and just telling the viral moments, telling the season, and it is what it is. It's a loud show, and you're accepting the good with the bad, the good, the bad, the everything, and I would love for you to come down to Texas, pop out with the bad boys, I'll talk to creative, see what we can do. We're still early on in the season with the boys. You did text me the other day. I haven't had a chance to get back to you. Like I said, I've been up until 7 in the morning every day. I feel like it's a whole different dynamic for me. I had to get adjusted to because I usually wake up at 7 in the morning and get my day started. The boys are you on 100?
I know. Diane sent me a video of Rollie playing my music while he was doing one of his confessionals.
The boys are
like, get it, bitch.
Yeah. The boys are bad. So I just been like, it's a lot. But I wanted to get back to you. That's why I said when you were on the live, I was going to say this to you. If the second question was, I would love for you to pop up somewhere, do something with the bad boys. We'll try to figure something out. Maybe one of the clubs, maybe some of the baddies come out. I don't know. But your music is going viral. Like Rollie has been playing it. They've been playing it on the party bus. They've been playing it on the tour bus. So
yeah,
I'm just
definitely want to pop out though and show some love. I wanted to do like a whole little thing with them, probably like a show.
So if you had to say one person right now is your favorite on this season, and then we'll let you go, and then someone who is your least favorite that you just want to get your lick back or get them. What are those two?
On the Bad Boys?
No, with the girls, Baddies West.
Oh, Baddies. Honestly, all of this, I don't really give a fuck. There's not one person like that I don't like, because I collectively don't fuck with like damn near 90% of them, and the bitches know that I don't fuck with. They know like I'm gonna it's up when I see them. So it's not nobody to pinpoint, because honestly, they all was doing fuck shit, and they all in the same category. Some fucking cornball weird ass bitches. To really pinpoint, because they know. You know who the cornball weird ass bitches is. They all hang with each other and they do the same shit. So,
all right, Stunna, don't be outside doing no crazy